Hey, hey, good morning, Pat. How are you? How are you this morning? I was just getting everything all switched. Morning, Joan. How is everybody this morning? I am feeling somewhat better. My throat's still a little scratchy, I think, but yeah. But I am ready for spring for sure. I'm over this snow and cold. I was really excited last week when on Thursday or Friday and Saturday when it was like 54 degrees, and then when we got the snow. Okay, all right, few housekeeping items. The stamp positioner special for the join special ends on the 28th, the end of the month, so you have a few more days to get take advantage of that. I can't believe that. Normally, I think winter just drags on and on and on. Normally, I think, January is like the longest month of the year, but it flew by this year. I don't know why. And I noticed that, like, even though it's been really cold, the sun has been shining. I remember I was thinking back to previous winters where it's been not so snowy, but cloudy. So we've had a lot of sunshine, which is okay. Anyway, so February's almost over, so that means the stamp positioner join special ends on the 28th. So you can join my team. People join my team for one or two reasons, either to save money or to make money. And the positioner is available with the starter kit. That's the join special for February. So with for $99, you can pick $125 worth of product, and then you get the stamp positioner as well. So that ends on the 29th. Bonus days. If you earned any bonus day coupons and you have not redeemed them, they need to be redeemed by the 28th. The product of the month is, I have that paper. I have boxes to unbox because I'm getting ready for retreat next weekend. So it's in there. So the DSP is called Painted Illusions, and that is a product of the month for February. My classes here in the studio, I'm rescheduling yesterday's class until next Monday on the 2nd, March 2nd. So February's class will be March 2nd at 10 and 6. And then, of course, we will have March's class the very last Monday of the month, March 30th. And I think we'll be fine. I don't think whether we'll, I don't know, it might affect Monday, but the class at the end of March should be fine. Okay, so here are the stack cards. This is my Stamp-A-Stack. So it is a 12-card class, 3 of each, 4 designs. And I'm using the Brushed Beauty DSP. So there we go. So there is that. And then, oh yeah, well, most of our DSPs are 12 by 12s. We always bring out maybe a few that are like 6 by 6, but yeah, Okay, and then for just cards, we're using Nature's Walk, and this is a 4-card class, and I really love this this bundle here. So that is March 2nd at 10 and 6. Okay, my February at home class, my February monthly class is open until the 27th, so you have a few more days to grab your spot there. But that class is going to be delayed a little bit because the DSP is unorderable. That just went unorderable last week until March 9th. So the class is going to be delayed a little bit, but here is the project. So it is an 8-card class. You get half a pack of the DSP, you get a pack of the gems, you get the card class, which is an 8-card class, so you get 2 of each. So your card kit, and I already demoed these, so then you can reference back to the video. And for reference, Facebook only keeps videos up for a month, but I do stream to YouTube as well, and they're up forever on YouTube. So here we go. So there's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So that class is still open. Registration closes on the 27th. So you have like 3 more days. Okay, so I think that's all the housekeeping I have. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started. There will be new online exclusives released the first Tuesday of March, so that's next week. And then also there will be new card kits released then. And there's some more exciting things coming. Everybody is getting ready. Stampin' Up! Is getting ready for the new catalog year, which is in May. And demonstrators that are going to on stage, that is like in 2 weeks. I opted out of on stage this year just because the travel was pretty expensive. It was a pretty expensive convention, and so I opted out of that one this year. So I won't be going, but I will be sharing all the news as soon as I get it. Okay. All right. Today's project, I have 3 quick and cute cards done with this Memories and More pack. This Memories and More pack is in the January through April catalog, and I love Memories and More. They make quick and easy cards, plus they're also made for the pocket scrapbooking as well. So you get 4x6s and then 3x4s. Now in January, I did show you these. I made these from that exact same pack. So here we go. And now I have 3 more for you. So here is the first one. I'm going to keep an eye to make sure I don't have any technical problems today. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so we start out with Pool Party. Pool Party is the base for this one. 5.5 by 8.5. Welcome everybody. Welcome Deborah. Joyce, Sue, welcome. Pat and Joan are on. Okay, so now this piece, I ran through I think this is the eyelet folder. This is a piece of basic white. And I am going, well, I must have put that card away. Let me find it. Right here it is. I'm going to add one of the 4x3 cards to the bottom of this. Okay, and then we're going to add some ribbon. And the ribbon I chose was this garden green chevron ribbon. Nora's going to be grumpy today. Oh, I have to add another piece of seal here, just a second. There we go. Now, I didn't have this much trouble when I'd made the sample card. Okay. Thanks, Joan. Okay, we're going to add this to the card base. And then I have a piece of Pool Party that I cut 4.25 by 3.25. Good morning, Tina. And then I'm going to add this Memories and More card to it. Okay, now this sentiment already printed on the card is great if you're like doing a great scrapbook page, but I didn't want that, so I'm going to change it out. I'm going to show you how I'm going to change it out. I'm going to add dimensionals on this, and then we're going to pop it up. We're going to pop it up here. Okay, I have a piece of scrap paper here, and I'm just going to do a little punch thing. It would make a pretty sympathy card, you're right. I'm going to ink up the happy birthday. And then I'm going to use the Label Me Love punch. And we're just going to punch it out. And then I'm going to pop that up over that to cover that greeting. This is a great trick, like if you make a boo-boo too. So like if you have a smudge or something and you want to cover it up, this is a great little trick. So there we go. I'm going to add some of these gems. There we go. So there's the first one. Okay. Yep, place a sentiment right over top of that. Yep. Okay, now here is the next one. So the base of this one is white, 5.5 by 8.5. then I'm going to layer these two together. So this is a petal pink, and this is one of the 4x6 cards that I cut down to be 5 by 3 3/4. And then I'm going to layer them on, add them to the card base. Okay. Now I pulled these from 2 other bundles. This one is actually from the Lovely Arrangement bundle. So I'm going to layer that down next. And then this is from the Everyday Art. What's the name of the kit? Okay, I knew someone was going to ask that, and let me grab my catalog. And I'm getting a phone call on my other phone. Let me get rid of that. It's a scam call. Okay. It should be in here. It's called Days Like This, Memories and More on page 15. Days Like This. Good morning, Rochelle. Okay, so this is actually from the Everyday Arches. Guys, these are on the last chance list, guys, the Everyday Arch guys. Actually, I think I saw that they were on the unorderable list right now. Hi, Terry, how are you? Hey, I just told everybody earlier that February's class is going to be on Monday, the 2nd. And then I'll have March's class at the end of the month. Okay, so I just stamped the happy birthday on that. Yeah, I think the Everyday Arches, they were on the last chance list, but now I saw that they are on the unorderable list, inventories list. So I don't know. I thought if they went to the last chance, that was your last chance, right? I have no idea what they're doing. Okay, all right, then I'm going to make a bow with this ribbon. This is a green chevron. It is a way cool die. You're right, Tina. We have some really cool dies coming now. Like, actually, I am really happy with the online exclusive this time. So, there was a lot that I thought I wanted. I didn't order everything. These are really big dots. They're not our dots. I don't know. Someone must have left them here from class. So, let me get a pack of our mini dots. Hi. So yeah, and I'm going to add this right here, and then we're going to bring in some gems. I had some of the pink ones left, but I don't have any more. So we are going to just let's do the blue. There we go. All right, so there's the second one. And I have one more today. So I thought these were nice and springy, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to channel in spring, okay, guys? Because I'm over this weather. I'm over the cold. I'm over the snow. I just want to be outside. Okay, all right, I want to be outside and start planting my flowers in my garden and cleaning up my yard. Okay, this is a Pool Party 5.5 by 8.5. And then I took a piece of one of the 4x6 cards and I cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. So that's going to be our next layer. Okay, and then I have a 4x3 card, so then I'm going to layer it on 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. And then I'm going to add some ribbon to this. Thanks, Rochelle. They're quick and easy, and actually you can make a ton of duplicates. That's why I think sometimes we sleep on these packs. Like, I would love to get back into my scrapbooking. In fact, I'm hoping to just bring along one event to scrapbook while we're at retreat next weekend, because I would love to start working on my albums. Yes, it is melting pretty quickly. It's a little cold here today. Yeah, so now and the days are getting way longer if you haven't noticed. I think we actually turned the clocks ahead next weekend. I think daylight savings time. Anyway, while we're at retreat, that should be interesting. So there we go. I'm gonna make a bow. So that means the days are getting longer, so the sun's out more, and yeah, it won't stick around much, but I'm just ready for it to be done. Thanks, Terry. Miss you, girl. Hopefully you can come next week. Let me know. Okay. Not only that, I had to cancel January's class because of the weather, and then I canceled yesterday's because of the weather, February's, and I moved February's. January's, I couldn't get in my schedule to reschedule it. So, my sales aren't looking that great right now. So, yeah, tough times. Tough times. Okay, we're going to add this bow right there. And then I'm going to actually stamp the thanks for being you on here. And I'm going to punch it out with the 1.5 inch circle punch. We're going to pop that up. I'm going to cover up that ink pad so I don't get it on myself. We're going to pop this up. Well, I'm hoping, because we have retreat, the ribbon, the ribbon is garden green, a garden green chevron. Can you see that? I'm not sure. Actually, I was thinking, I don't even know what suite or anything that was with. Yes, I am better. Actually, the last 2 days, I didn't this morning, but I think it was like Sunday morning, yesterday morning. I woke up like in the middle of the morning, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with this just headache behind my eye and back behind my ear. And I know it was sinus pressure, but anyway. So yes, I feel better. I'm hoping it stays that way. My husband still has a terrible, terrible cough. He's had it. He was sick before me. He actually went to the doctor and he wasn't running a fever or had any infection or anything. He just has this cough. And he still has it. They gave him some cough medicine, but I guess it didn't do the thing. Okay, so here are the 3 from today. Here we go. So there's 3 ideas. If you want to quick grab a screenshot of that, there you go. And this is the Days Like This Memories and More pack on page 15 in the January through April catalog. And then in January, I did these for you out of the same pack. So there's some more ideas. Okay. All right. Just a few reminders. Your husband and you are both sick with a cold. You know, I don't know. The old wives' tale said, you know, that cold kills the germs. So we've had it extremely cold for a very long time. We've had snow on the ground almost constantly since December. But yet everybody's still sick. Anyway, just a few reminders. My card class, my Lovely Arrangements card class, monthly card class, registration for this closes on the 27th. But there's going to be a little bit of a delay because the DSP is unorderable right now. If you have bonus days to use from January, bonus day coupons from January, you need to use them by the 28th. The starter kit promotion with the free stamp positioner ends on the 28th. And the product of the month for February, still available, but that'll be going away because there'll be a new one. Yes, it is on steroids. You're right, Tina. There will be a new one. And then on Monday the 2nd, my card class is here. So in my February class will be Monday the 2nd at 10 and 6. Here is the Just cards. So it's one of each of these. These make great masculine cards, by the way. So want to pop in for that? Or you can place your qualifying order and it'll get shipped to you. Now, if it gets shipped to you, nothing is stamped. But the only thing with this one is a greeting stamp. So if you have a greeting stamp, you can actually, and the same here, except for this one. This one actually is actually stamped. But for the most part, if you have a greeting stamp, you can do these card kits. So place your order by the 28th to get your card kit. Okay, guys. All right. Thank you for joining me this morning. Lord willing, I will be back on Thursday. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, I can put the stack out for pictures, but I actually have a picture ready to send everybody too. So here we go. There you go. All right. Okay.